light something, vape something, sip something. Ladies and gentlemen, is this thing on? Let me check my mic. Last time the mic was off. Can y'all hear me now, folks? Tony, what up? I see you. Nick Cole, I see you. I see you, Brett. What up? Happy Wave Hall of Fame weekend. I see the stars coming in. Nick Cole, can you hear me, big family? Is this thing going?
We outside.
Is this thing going? We outside. It's Hall of Fame weekend. I need the energy to be energizing. Because check this out. We found out the glitch on the cheat code on spamming the emotes, and we know it takes 30 seconds for you to get thrown in the gulag for an hour. So we gonna keep the spamming of the emotes under 30 seconds, and I promise you'll be fine. Keep it at 20. So if you hit the emotes and you spam and react, because this is the kind of energy I need for Hall of Fame weekend. I need the viewers to see spamming of the icons, spamming of the reactions. Let's get the energy where it needs to be. And again, don't do it for 30 seconds, or they're going to throw you in the gulag for an hour. Keep it under 30. I see Nikki Barnes up in this thing. What up, Nikki Barnes? What up? Hey, yo, and for the ones that's new, again, light some, vape something, sip something. We kicking it this weekend. As you know, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We got to get a lot of things out the way with this handbook. We got a lot of work done this week, and we got the Hall of Fame. It's going down. Let go. All right, let's lock this thing in. What we doing tonight? We brushing, we sipping, we vaping. What we doing? What we really doing? Drop that in the comments. And while you at it, hit the like. And at the same time, I think the poll is activated. We done hit the poll out.
Pause.
We done got the poll going. Hit them polls up. Let me see what the results in. Which one is better? The lay down G or the plastic pad? Let me know. Danny, what up? I see you, bro. About to do a wash. There you go. Ocean Spook, what up? I see you, famo. Get in, get in, get in. It's an important weekend. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen the energy. Y'all know what it's about tonight. Y'all know what it's about tomorrow. I might have something else secretly locked in store for y'all tonight, but we gonna see how the mood is. We gonna see how the mood is tonight. What up? We after dark. Donovan, what up? I see you immortal in this thing. Yeah. All right, we're going to get it going. We're about to get it going. It is winding down, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are after dark. It is Hall of Fame weekend. Man, oh, man. It's Hall of Fame. We outside. It's Hall of Fame weekend. And you know what, folks? I've been fired up all week. I said, man, I can't wait to go live. And yeah, we're doing a doubleheader. First, it was in the air that we was going to do the thing on Saturday and then come through on Sunday and do the regular like how we normally do. Nah. We're going to do the Saturday tonight. We're going to go live tonight. We still going to prep the show. And then tomorrow night, we're going to jump on ES and we're going to go live and we're going to launch the Hall of Fame off in style. First time, never been done before. And we're going to launch the Hall of Fame. So before we get into these announcements, I need y'all to do something. Hit up the poll. Hit the like if you haven't hit the like. We need that algorithm to show that we're doing something over here. So hit the like. Show the wave game that we got some action going. And while y'all do that, let us have a word from our sponsor. Let go, Ocean Spook. I see you. What up? Yeah, we here. And while we get into that, we're going to get into these announcements, but I had to throw that in there because, word, it's Hall of Fame weekend. The energy is exactly what we need it to be. We're going to rock these announcements, and then we're going to really get into the real goods of the show because there's been a lot of activity once we hit the page up. I've been seeing the activity that's been going on. We're going to talk about that, but let's roll into these announcements. Now, this week been coming up. I've been loving the lives that I've been seeing. Shout out to the people that's been going live this week. Forgive me if I don't call everybody out that's been going live. Shell, Jeezy, Burr, Drip, Nick Cole, Issa, Big Brother Almighty. I see y'all going live. Raji, what up? I see y'all. Shout out to everybody going live on ES that had the energy rocking this week. Shout out to y'all. Y'all came out there. Y'all put y'all energy out there. Y'all was doing some brushing with us. And like, not for nothing, just when I thought we had a drunk live of the year, when AG showed up, Shell comes through and then magically comes through with a drunk live of her own, and she turned it up and got the energy exactly where it needed to be. Shout out to everybody going live. Shout out to Shell, again, AG, all the OGs. Shout out to everybody going live, getting that action rocking. This is what we need to be. It's Hall of Fame weekend. SoulSeeka Day kicked off today. Everything, the vibes are good. The energy is good. Love it, love it, love it. And I know y'all been seeing a thing about the badges. We've been explaining the badges. I've been on ES. I got some notifications about the badges and the badge system. This is no different. Same thing on the page over here. If you follow my page and if you use !notify, all you got to do is type that in the chat. !notify. Type that in the chat and my chat bot going to get you a follow and make sure that you locked in and you might get a badge. So you earn badges. It's a point system. Just like on the pages, we got a point system for the people that you follow. So when we go live, when we turn up, I want them to see y'all with y'all badges in the comments. Just like how y'all show up on the pages. I want to see y'all flexing and repping for the game. And y'all know where we at. We had SoulSeeka Day, and it's been about 7 years we've been doing this thing. It's been about 7 years we've been doing this thing, and it's crazy how far we really came in the game, and just to break down everything. And I want to be super, super clear, like how we set the space up, what we do when you see the posts that you've seen, raising awareness on mental health up here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we've been getting down to. This is what we've been doing. This was the goal of this day. Ever since we started to do this day, this was the goal. To make sure we did the best in our community. To make space, raise awareness on mental health. Now, we can go into a bunch of things where we can have our testimonies, but that's on the page. If you feel like doing that, you can go on ES, you have a play, you could go live, you can do a video, you can make a post. And for the most part, you can actually give your testimony on anything that you might relate to for the post that you've seen posted. Because this is also another day that we like to take time to reserve for the ones that we lost. R.I.P. Vic, R.I.P. Dom, R.I.P. Isaiah, R.I.P. Lil Zay. There's a lot of people that along the years, it was a lot of people that we lost in the game. And, some of them we knew closely, some of them we knew from a distance, but we like to use this day to put that aside as well and honor the people that we lost that we was close to in the game. R.I.P. J.L. Harrison, R.I.P. Dom, R.I.P. Victorino. There's a lot of people in the game that we've known. Maybe some of the new guys might know some of their guys, and some of the OGs, they know some people that we lost. But this is also a part of that day, giving space and making sure that we have that space for each other, where we can look after each other and we can support each other in these times of need and these times of support. Because in the meantime, people are still losing people. So we gotta hold this shit down, and we gotta hold this strong for our people. So shout out to everybody that came out for SoulSeeka Day. Shout out to the people that showed their support. R.I.P. SoulSeeka, we love you. Word. R.I.P. SoulSeeka. Word. Because it's just like, we're going to give more into that once we get into Hall of Fame tomorrow, but I wanted to shed some light on that while we could today. And we're going to end this on a high note, and we're going to stay on the high, because that's what we're here to do. That's exactly what we're here to do. Will, what up? I see you. And we're going to roll through these announcements and we're going to keep it moving. And of course, we're at Hall of Fame time. Y'all know this is the time. This is the time of the year that we've been waiting on. We've been talking about it. And I want to give a small shout out to Banks. I've been watching some of his show and I didn't get the whole thing, but I caught the tail end of it. And one thing I needed y'all to know that Banks already took care of it for us. He wanted to let y'all know there's a big difference between impact and influence. And I'm glad he locked in on that because this is what this is really about. We're going to really get down to the goods of the influence. We're going to really get down to the impact of the waivers that was doing their thing throughout the years of the history of the wave game. Because that's what we talking about. We talking about a little bit of combination of both and a little bit more sauce added to that. There's a lot more sauce added to that, but that's the main bulk of it. It's about your impact, it's about your influence, and it's about that other little secret sauce that we talking about. But when we get into that tomorrow, oh man, the list is done. The frames are already made up. Y'all looking good out there. Y'all looking great. Y'all gonna be proud. We're gonna make the community proud tomorrow. Trust me, tomorrow, 10 o'clock at ES. We're not gonna be outside. We're gonna be in ES. We're gonna be in the $2 million facility with the state-of-the-art technologies. We're going to be running the Hall of Fame from inside the lab. All right, so lock in with us tomorrow at 10 o'clock, Hall of Fame. Be there or look, be on the other side, bruh. East versus West. We on East versus West. Last week, we got North Carolina done. Shout out to Miko. She is the queen of North Carolina. This week, tonight, we're going to do one more battle. I need y'all to lock in with me. We're about to crown another king. We are looking for the king of Nebraska. Tonight, the battle for Nebraska is going down. Michael Mr. No Settles versus Chris Conley for the throne. We're going to see who's going to lock in for Nebraska's crown. And then after that, you know what we're doing. We on to the big states. Jersey, you next. NY, you next. Stand up. Last year, we had Bricks take the title in New Jersey. This year, I don't know. Bricks is not in the tourney. He had Scout. So we're going to have a new king of Jersey coming up. So if you rep the state of Jersey and you got in, Jersey, you are up. And my beautiful state of New York, y'all up next. And y'all already know who's waiting at the final boss. It's going down. New Jersey, New York, y'all up next. Let go. MLW went down. I saw the battles go up 12 o'clock today. Can I get some box scores in the comments? What's good? What I've heard we got a first place tie between Wave Cartel, Dripset, and I hear Pew is in second place. I heard they was able to break through that mold, and now they in second place looking for that number one spot, and we might have another tie at 3. But let me know. Let me get some box scores in the comments, because last time I checked, I think we had WTBD versus the Cartel. Big T, what up? I see you. Shout out to Big T. And I think we had Pew versus Imperial or Immortal. Let me double check my box scores. But if you in the comments, could you please kindly drop some box scores? Let me know what happened today so I could double check, make sure my sources is right. Because I think we do have a tie for first place still. Let me know. And yes, AG is in the building. Yes, AG is going down. It is Hall of Fame weekend. Happy Wave Hall of Fame weekend, AG. It's going to be special. We will make you proud, AG. I promise you. We will make you proud. Let me know what's good with these box scores. And matter of fact, while we at that, let me see what's good with this poll. I'm trying to find out. Do not bring a sword to a gunfight. And that's cap coming straight from Tony. Let me see what his poll's at. Let me get them box scores and I get the scores. Okay, look at this. Okay, which one is better? And the votes are in. We got over 15 votes, and let's drop these results right here, right now. Let's show the results. Which one is better out the lay down G and a plastic pad? The one I'm going with is, we going with the lay down G. 9 votes to 7 votes. Good looking out for the votes. I think I realized I made my purchase. I think I know what purchase we rolling with. We rolling with this purchase, and we're gonna be great with that one. We're gonna cop the lay down G, and then we're gonna really see what's good. I've been worrying about the plastic bag mitten, seeing what's good with that. Let's get some box scores. Who do we get some wins on that? I don't even drink, but we drinking tonight. Let's go in that car. I don't even drink, but we drinking tonight. Look, just sip light. Sip light with me. Shout out for the star sent from T, Big Brother Almighty. Shout out for the hundo. Drink something. Light some, vape something, sip something. Let's get the box scores on this thing. What we really doing? I know we had the matchups today. What's good? What we got? I'm looking at the Torino standings. I'm looking at the royalty standings. I see TWM. I see Dripset at number 1 in their division. Affiliates number 2. Let me see. Let me double check. Wine on deck. You already know. Brandon Ambrose, what up? I see you. I'm still waiting for some box scores. I know y'all got some MLW box scores from me. I see WTBD loss. Okay, I see that's down. One for the cartel. Let me see the other one. Who won out the Imperial and Pew? What we look like? Talk to me, Tony. That's your squad. What y'all look like out there? Y'all had a matchup today. What did we really look like? What we looking like? I want to double check these box scores just so I make sure I don't mess nothing up. Ooh, let go, Jeezy. Coke and that crown and this Barber's Grammys tonight, but still tapped into the wave game. Let go. Jeezy was literally, and last time I checked, he had to travel. He should be somewhere in Connecticut on our side. He had to literally come to the east side. Let's just really talk about it. I'm not going to get into that. I love the staring of the pot. But you know what? The shield is impenetrable. Not today. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. I'm going to say that point for tomorrow. We're not even going to do that, but the box scores are in. I think we got some box scores. Pew won. WTBD did not come with the win, but Pew came with the win. So I don't know if that places y'all high, but congrats on the win. See y'all moving. I'll double check it in the standings. Once Drip dropped the standings on me, we're going to double check on that. But yeah, shout out to Pew for the win. And if I don't mind, if I don't double check, I think Pew, they dropped your boy a pack. Shout out to Pew. Let's get into this pack real quick. Let's not take our time. Let's get into this pack. Let's see what the pack looked like. Pew flew in a pack. And y'all know how Pew be doing. Okay, let's show the merch. It's that Pew merch. It's the Pew merch. It's that merch. You see that merch? Shout out to Pew. Repping with the merch. Y'all know the vibes. You them boys. You already. Shout out to Pew on the merch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pew on the merch. I'm sorry y'all couldn't get everything going. Hey, look, the Jordans is on the way. I'm sorry y'all could not get that going. Hall of Fame's here. Frame's already done. Snipes, what's good? Y'all see you. But shout out to them Pew boys for this. This the fire. Let me show y'all again, because I already seen y'all going around spreading flowers. This the Pew game. Y'all see the logo. Y'all see it. Pew can't run when we shoot. Shout out to Pew. All right, let's get back to these announcements. We got the box scores in. We got everything going. We got everything where it needs to be. And the ladders is still going. We still talking playoffs, but we're not going to get there just yet. We just going to take our time, and I'll see y'all when I get there. Shout out to all the Wave teams out there doing their thing, repping for their set. Y'all rocking. And, of course, we getting down to that time. Armageddon Dose, June 23rd to the 25th. Tickets on Everbright. Music by DJ Polo. You already know Cito going to have waivers, barbers, BOBs, and more. You see the details, and if you want to know anything more, hit up Cito, 540 Cito on Instagram, at Rag Dealer, at Armageddon Wave Check. This is that thing, the Armageddon dose. Hit up Cito if you need the details. Again, tickets on Everbright. I seen a post that she pulled up. She said, hey, look, we got a few more of them tickets. What up? Y'all pull up. Shout out to Cito. Shout out to Nova Nats. It's that Armageddon dose. You know what's going down. And of course, we got the 3rd annual Drip Check, July 15th. A wavy night to remember. This is adult prom style. Now check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Come dappered up. Don't come in no streetwear. Come dappered up. The location is undisclosed right now. Drip keeping the location under wraps until we get a little something going, and then we're going to lock on. But in the meantime, matter of fact, let me double check. Let me get a share to ES. Somebody share this to ES so we could double check, make sure we got this, because we're going to have information out here. We want to make sure ES got access. Anybody, Ivan, or if anybody that can actually share this live to ES, give it a share to ES, and that's all I need, and we're going to rock through. But this is a wavy night to remember. And now with the events coming up this weekend, and events we got coming across tonight, this thing is going to mean something. So the people that go to the Armageddon dose, the people that go to this thing, y'all going to pull up. Y'all may see some new activity going on up in there with the greats. I don't know. We're going to get into it, but this is where we at right now with the announcements. And folks, I'm trying to tell y'all, Hall of Fame weekend. Hall of Fame weekend. Good looking out, Tony. Hall of Fame weekend, SoulSeeka Day. It is going down. This is the main thing we was talking about. The announcements we put through. And then when we go to the page, we pull up with the intel that we're going to have for y'all, because we're going to go over this guidebook in a minute, the voting handbook. We had to make some changes on there, and I want to double check, make sure everybody's up to speed on our changes. We're going to double check this, and we're just going to look over it. We're not going to really do too much crazy. We're not going to read everything verbatim. We're just going to get down to the main sections that got changed. Hold on, let's get to it. All right. Let's go handbook style. This is the handbook. This is the changes we made so far. We did a few changes to give a little bit more in-depth information on Crown. So this is just showing you guys examples. When you go in here voting, like we're about to have a battle up in a minute after we do the review on this handbook. And then we're going to go into the battle to crown the King of Nebraska. We're going to have a battle coming up, but I wanted to double check and make sure we're all clear on the changes with the crown. Feedback from what we're doing, awesome. We was able to take that. We was able to put this to use. I showed it to the chat. We was able to chop it up. The changes that went on the crown category, just getting more in depth. Getting more in depth to what we're doing with the crown. Giving more details, more examples. Again, we're not going to go over it and look at it. We're just going to just give y'all a quick skim about the changes, and then we're going to move on, because what we want y'all to do, we're going to get ready to post this new battle. And we want y'all to use that same intensity. Think about it. When you hit the A or B or the 1 or 2, think about these same categories. Think crown. Think connects. We're about to get ready to throw this thing up. Let's close these polls. And we got enough votes in, and we're about to publish this wave battle real quick. Let's throw this wave battle up. And I want y'all the same thing. Again, what you need to think about. Connects. Crown. Let's launch this battle right now. Drop your votes in there. And the first 20 votes we get, we're going to pull a trigger on this thing. Let's activate this thing. Do we have enough people to get 20? If we can get 20, we'll take 20. If we can get 10, we'll take 10. But again, think about the votes as you vote. Think about crown, connects, definition, flow. And if you want to, you can count in directs and quality, and we could chop it up after that. But if we get 20 votes on this thing, 15, we'll pull the trigger. If we can't get 20. If we can't get 15, we'll go for 10. Let go. Where's my spectacles? Where's the spectacles? Get the specs on, AG. Get the specs on and lock in. I got it frozen screen. Lock in. We live with the interactive battle. And when you see who you like, when you after you study and analyze everything, just smack one of those 1 or 2 votes, and that's it. Lock. What up, Drip stepped in this shit?
That's the big #1 strap.
What up, Drip? All right, we got the votes on this thing. We got 5 votes in so far. Or we get this thing to 10. Let's go. If we can get this thing to 10, we're going to pull the trigger in this thing. We're going to pull the trigger on this thing. We got 5 votes in so far. We get 5 more votes. And we're going to lock this thing in, and we're going to call it. We're going to call the king of Nebraska, and we're going to call it right here, right now, live, interactive. East versus West. The king of Nebraska is going down. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Danny, I know. Your bracket has come and gone. Florida has come and gone. You did your best. I know. Nico said, I feel like I'm in trouble. We getting to your state soon. We're going to get to the state soon, and we're going to be locked and loaded because we got New York coming up. We got New Jersey coming up. That's about to be fire. The New Jersey bracket and the NY bracket coming up. Madness. We're going to have a new king of Jersey, and we got John Yale waiting in NY in the final boss chair. What we doing? All right, we got 6 votes on this thing. Let's get some votes. And if you see the poll, rock the vote. Shout out to Lee Mack. Lee Mack, prayers up. Lee Mack has some minor surgery. He getting everything worked out. Get well soon, brother. Praise up to Lee Mack. Show your love for Lee Mack in the chat, y'all. What up? And what's good? We're going to pull the trigger on this thing. Let's get these votes in rocking. I see the votes coming in. We're still paused. We got 5 votes in. Push these votes. Hit the button. Get your look at it and hit the button. We need the votes to roll in because once we hit 10 votes, we're going to call a poll on this thing. This is for King of Nebraska. And if we get 10 votes in on this thing, that's all we need, folks. And we're going to lock in, and then we're going to get to the page. And then we're going to get to some real action. 2 times in a row, Kings of Missouri here. And yeah, I know we got some 2-time returning kings. We got some 3-peat loaders at the king title. And now what we're going to see that coming up for NY and Jersey. It's going to be crazy. We got Texas coming after that. That might be the best group. And then once we end that out, we're going to start the bracket, and then we're going to really get down to who is the top battle waiver in 2023. That's all I'm saying. All right, where we at with these polls? Let's get these polls rocking. See what y'all see. Again, think about crown, connects, depth, flow. We're not going to talk about direct. You can talk about quality all you want. You can lock and load. Make sure you got your votes down. We got 6 votes in. It's looking like a close one. It's closer than y'all think. This is all I'm going to say. Looking at the votes right now, it's closer than y'all think. That's why I can't call this thing. We got to throw this thing to 10. We got to get these votes to 10. We got 6 votes in right now. We get 4 more votes in. We could pull the trigger on this battle, but I'm telling y'all, the battle is closer than what y'all think. The battle is truly closer. Lee Mack with the 100 stars. Shout out to Lee Mack with the 100 stars. And y'all already know the deal with the stars, ladies and gents. Y'all know the vibes. Prayers up for Lee Mack. Y'all already know the vibe. Shout out to T for the 100. Shout out to Lee Mack for the 100. For the ones that want to donate stars. Stars is literally like donating a penny. It's like throwing a penny in a jar. Like when you see me on the curb with holding the cup, you throw the penny in that cup. There it is. That's the star. I just got hit with 100 of them things from Lee Mack. What up? Let me double check the polls. All right, let me see the votes. We got 6 votes in. We get 4 more votes. I'm going to really see what's good with this poll. Hit the button. Waiver 1 or waiver 2 on the wave battle. We got right on screen. King of Nebraska. This is going down now. This will be for all the marbles. Exactly. Jangalang, jangalang, hit it. What's with the votes? Let's see. All right. Votes are rolling. We got 7 votes in real quick. We get 3 more votes. This thing is done. I'm waiting to hit 10. We got 7 votes in. We get 3 more votes in. We're going to pull the trigger on this thing. And we're going to hit up the page because I know exactly where we need to be. If not, God got me anyway. You already know. We got some votes in. We get 3 more votes in on this battle. We're going to pull a trigger on this thing. Y'all already know. This is the battle. This is for bragging rights. And y'all already showed y'all love on the lay down G. That's a cop. And we're going to show some love on this battle real quick because we need to find out. Who's the king of Nebraska? We get 1 more vote. We got 9 votes in. We get 1 more vote. This thing is a wrap. I'm glad we're getting it done because we needed to get this one done before we move on to the states. We got 10 votes in. Let's show the results. The winner of this thing goes to waiver 2. Chris Conley will be crowned the king of Nebraska. I'll be damned. Is this the illest nigga in Nebraska? I think we just found the illest nigga in Nebraska right here. Chris Conley, GG's in the chat. We got the thing done. Score went to 10. Hey. King of Nebraska. This is where we at. This is it. King of Nebraska. We are here. We got the battle done. We got this thing roll out. And we're going to get to the pages in a minute. And then we're going to lock in because I want to get y'all ready for some progress checks. We're going to do what we do every weekend. We're going to hit up the page for some progress checks. And we're going to take a personal progress check of our own. All right, let's double check. Let's make sure we got what we need. We got the data. We got some progress. Let's go. All right, here we at. We at Donovan. We're working on some crown stuff, and I know he's running. We're going to double check this. We know he's running. But let's double check this. Now, we know you're running. But if I was looking at this from a standpoint on depth check, you already know the areas. You got to work on the depth check. Work on that within your running. No matter if you take this win into next month, this is going to be assignments that you continue on. But this is one thing I want to be clear about all our campaigners that do their thing when they're campaigning. Whether you win or lose, going into the next month is always going to be the journey. We're going to always want to see the progress. And technically for the kings that come along, y'all still got to low-key be in campaign mode. This is that kind of progress that we're talking about, where you still got to low-key stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. But this is the kind of energy that I like. I like that. Let's go with that. Ramon. See, so Ramon, again, we're doing depth check. We see the pictures. We see the images is going on. We want some depth in here. Like my best bet for the depth check, I would say if you can, lock in with more hard brushing if you can. I don't know what your arsenal might look like, but I like this. This is progress. Long as I see ripples, I see something that we could work with. This is what we're moving on to. We're moving on to just to make sure that we can actually get some ripples going. More hard brushing, you'll be in a good place. Oh yeah, this is that T. Shout out to Big Brother Almighty. Hit it a 1-part or 2-part, getting everybody ready for Hall of Fame weekend. Y'all already know the vibes. Tony. There go Tony. What up, Tony? Pew. Number 2 on the rankings right now. Pushing to be number 1. This is Tony. Progress on Tony. Coming down. It's coming down. It's working. I see you, Tony. Side progress. What we looking like? All right. You already know the main stuff. Side almost flawed. This side almost flawless. You get some of this cleaned up. You might be looking at a whole flawless side right here. And that's funny. That's funny that we even bring that up, because this is what we looking at. We looking at this whole thing of why we even do this thing with the voting handbook, right? We do what we do with the voting handbook because, you know, eventually we always talked about this back in the day years ago, like where eventually the ceiling from battle is going to go from here to here. Like we already talked about that, like where we might have to start getting the voting panel ready to start voting some flawless versus flawless battles. I know people didn't want to have that conversation when we had it, but now we in a realm where we almost about to have these conversations where we can go flawless battles versus flawless side. Now how are we going to vote this thing? Well, we not counting forks. We not counting. What are we really counting now? This is what the handbook is about. The handbook is going to help get us over that edge where we don't get stumped once we start getting flawless waivers versus flawless. This is what we're about to see soon. Once we see these sides get flawless, don't get it twisted. You will see some one-side battles. Flawless versus flawless. Your left flawless, my left flawless. What up? Let's battle. So we're going to have to start getting used to seeing perfect crowns, perfect left sides, perfect right side, perfect top shotters. You've seen what that top shotter tournament did. We almost in that range already. We almost in a range where we're going to have to be dealing with approaching flawless side battles. And that's a real interesting time to be in a wave right now. I didn't even think we'd be saying that in 2023. Tony with the all full progress. Good looking out, Tony. Good shit, Tony. Showing y'all the angles. What can I say? Showing the angles and showing the work. Chris, what up? Almost 6 months. Mr. Brush Talk. Big Pew, what up? Crown progress. I see it. Depth there. We want more depth on that inner ring. This is that inner ring. This is what we was talking about when we was talking about that guidebook. This is the inner ring. This is the focus. The wolf looks great. This is the focus now, that inner ring. We want to see that inner ring go crazy. I see the inner ring coming in on this. I see Chris. He's been working. This ring, again, we want this inner ring. This is where the progress is going to come in at. This is that last layer of defense. Once we get that inner ring going, woo, you're going to see those things going crazy. Chris, what up? Hey, what up, Drip? All right, we got KD. We got KD working with that comb. We got Sam. Let's double check on that progress. Let's see what we got. All right, let me see. Let me double check something. Chris, what up, fam? What up, fam? Shout out to Chris. Hey, you won King of Nebraska. Shout out to the King of Nebraska. Chris, finally, we got that interactive battle done. You pulled out with the win, big dog. All right, good shit, Sam. We see the progress. You know what to do. Keep working, bro. All right, we got some products. Jody Joe. Now, man, usually they would have people try to bash y'all. This is the progress I like to see. I like when I see the progress to where it could be versus where it was at. I like that. Keep this intensity up. This is what I need all y'all to lock in on. I need y'all to lock in. What up, Rati? Rati and this shit. I need y'all to lock in is I'd rather see y'all when y'all at y'all lowest before y'all get to y'all top tier. This is what the community overall would like to see. This is the story. We want to see the journey. We want to see when you pulled up, and then we want to see when you actually got over that bar. AG with the Wolf. Before Wolf, I was going in. This pattern got me noticed. Hard work pays off. 360 swirl. Wave Hall of Fame. Seat at the table. 2016. SoulSeeka Day. Shout out to AG. And again, guys, we talking about impact. And we talk about influence. Now, we know people have this part about titles and about the part of the influence. See, like, what does titles fall into the realm of? Does titles fall into the realm of impact? Or does titles fall into the realm of influence? I think we got to clear the air on that, because I think a lot of people that rack up titles, they get it mixed up where they think titles means influence and impact. And I respectfully disagree with that one. I respectfully disagree with that one. Because somebody put a good point out there. Is it something that the game is going to remember you by something that they follow in their practice? Do they do something that you do that they seen you do? Did they get better off that? These are the things we talking about when we talk about influence. And there's everybody, people had their different avenues and lanes, but we're going to get more locked into that tomorrow. I can't wait. I can't wait. We're going to go through the list. As y'all seen, I got the data. Lock in. Go look at the data. Read everything over. This is important. This is raising awareness on mental health. So we're going to lock in. And y'all get in there and read those. I see Daniel Alexander, Canadian waiver, made in Canada, affiliate. Let go. This, that progress. And you know he be working when he go live, so the proof is in the pudding, guys. You got to brush. Horsehair, free world, don't matter. Results is results. Horse gang, stand up. Y'all be playing out here acting like the course gang ain't hitting like that and ain't out here working when they right here in front of you. What up, course gang? Stand up. Oh yeah, this is good. This is a good one. This is a good one. Y'all check this one out. Arlo posted this. I think he posted this yesterday or earlier today. Don't pay too much attention to the flaws. Just lock in. This is a good one. Shout out to Arlo. I see the post, big brother. I like the ATG cut. Like those two. Shout out to Dub. I see you, bruh. Dub did the cut. Dub did the cut. Shout out to Dub doing the cut. We just rolling through the progress. We see everybody dropping some merch, dropping some work. Let go. Some more explanation on flow. I seen in Donovan category. That was fire. Let me see. Can't go through videos. I don't want to try this. I don't want this getting sniped. We just looking at progress. Landon, I like it. Progress right here. Definition. More work right here. At these edges, more work on these edges. Everything else looks good. Define. Right here. This is what we want. We want this area to look like this area. See how this area is good? We want this area to get to that level. So this is going to be your area of focus right there. Other than that, that looks good, Landon. You working. You working. All right, Katie, let's see some. Let's see some. Since it landed right here, let's see it. Let's roll it. Okay. 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 Work. I want to see more work out of that. I like it, but I want to see more work. I want to see more work out of that. Who we got? JVG? Shout out to JVG. And I think he just stepped in as we going over the work right now. Shout out to JVG. I was loving the dialogue between you and Nate earlier this week. I love it. Michigan waivers stand up. I love it. And like, not for nothing, I love the comparisons made. I love everything. What have you done for a year? This and that. This is one thing I'm going to say about the Michigan waivers. We love the Michigan waivers so much because we know there's a strong, strong pedigree that come directly out of Michigan. When you think about AGs of the world, you think about RG3. We already know Michigan has a strong pedigree. And then all that did was transcend the next history of waivers to come through. The Arlos of the world. Will, JVG, Nate. Like, so the pedigree of Michigan right now is literally at the heights. Like, where we know what we going to get out of Michigan. If you say you wave and you from Michigan, bruh, we going to be like, what up, though? You know Will? Do you know Nate? You know JVG? AG, RG? What up? We going to be talking like that for niggas in the community that know. This is what it be about, though. It's about the pedigree. It's not only is it putting on for your state, but you putting your state on to the game. Word. This is what we talking about. This is what I love seeing out the Michigan waves, bro. The Michigan waivers, yeah. Y'all wave different, swag different. I love it. All right, yep, mental health. Shout out to Brett. He doing some awareness on mental health. Love it. Love it. Chris posting. Love it. Keep working. He running for Torino. It's going down at the end of the month, Chris. Get the 4-way ready. It's locked in. We rocking. Simone, I see you, bruh. I see you woofing, one of our South African brothers. And I love that y'all in the comments showing love, giving them feedback. Let's get these guys to the next level. Why not? Let's get these guys to the next level. They've been looking for y'all. I don't want to show y'all all the DMs that we get from our African brothers, but they've been looking for y'all. They've been looking for the waivers like the Tonys. They've been looking for the ones on the banner. They've been looking for y'all. They trying to get like y'all. They like, what up? I lived there for 15 of them and survived. Let's go, Michigan. Michigan wave different. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, this was perfect. Let's go. Yes, yes. As a New Yorkan, I love this. I love this. This was my live show. This was my live. As a New Yorkan, respectfully, shout out the shell. As a New Yorkan, respectfully. shout out to Corey doing some work in. Keep the work up. Definition. This is what we like. We like the wolf. We want some more work done right here. That definition. We love it. We love it. Let's see what we looking at. Let's see what we looking at. Let's see where we at with the def checks. Let's see where we at. We rolled through. We got our definition checks going. Again, the guidebook is out. Y'all see the handbook. Y'all see the crazy crown battle that we had. Boom. And 2. Y'all see the other one. Jeezy pulled up. Crown battle went down. You already know the vibes. And then let me double check. Because I want to get into something. Because before we get into that, I want to let y'all know something about the path. The path that we've been on. And now that we're looking at it, why not? Let's look at it like this. Let's do a progress check. AKA pattern reveal. One in the chat if y'all want to see a pattern reveal right here, right now. I'll unrag right here, right now. We'll see a pattern reveal. I'm a year removed from the scout. What up? What's good? Year removed. One in the chat if y'all want a pattern reveal right here, right now. I was going to think about doing that tomorrow for the Hall of Fame, but let's lock into it right now before we get up out of here. We got 10 minutes of the show. Let's lock in and do a pattern reveal right now and show the pattern a year removed from the scout. What's good? One in the chat. We do it right now. 2, nah. We'll do it tomorrow. Let me double check. Make sure my level is right. Oh, because it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. There you go. We're about to get that pattern reveal going. All right, so let's set the table for a second. We got the packs going. And like when I first did the scalp, I did the scalp like around May 9th. And came back around. I did a few transitions. I wanted to see what the hive looked like. I wanted to see what everything looked like before I transitioned into what I really liked. So then it got to a point where I just started to just hit with the brush and wolf out. I said, we're going to lock out and see the results. I got my right side to where I wanted it. I wanted to change that. I wanted to change my back waves. Everything else was considered up for grabs. And tomorrow I'm going to have more pictures of the journey, how we're going to lock in and show you where I got to and how I got to this point. But let's get down to the goods. So I've been channeling certain waivers, trying to trigger a certain energy during my scout time. Big Manny, what up? We're about to do a pattern reveal, a year removed from the scout. The community said pull up, so we're going to pull up. All right, and again, we double checking and walking y'all down. We got a lot of work to do. And people ask, are we going to battle with this thing? And the answer is absolutely, positively. That's what I got to get ready for. What up, though? Michigan waivers. Shout out to Michigan waivers. We're about to do this wave check. We're about to get it going. And again, the energy is where it need to be for Hall of Fame weekend. Hit the like. For the ones that been donating stars, shout out to the ones donating the stars. I love y'all. We're going to pull up tomorrow. We're going to pull up for Hall of Fame live. And then we're going to do the damn thing. Let go. So, and we got the pack flown in. And we wanted to work on our sides. We wanted to work on everything. We changed what we needed to change. Now it's going to be the pattern that we're working on. I need my mirror. I don't even have my mirror. Let me double check. Let me see something. Let me see. Mirror. Let me double check. Let me get my mirror. Hold up. Let me get my mirror. We're going to do mirror time. What up? All right, let me double check. Where we at? Let me see. I want to be able to see through my screen. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just double check it. I'm not sure if the light's playing on it, but the area of assignment was this side. The area of assignment was my right side. Getting this right side to go this way, where my whole pattern used to go this way downwards. Getting the waves to go this way, that was my assignment. That was my main assignment. Once we got to that, we wanted to make sure the back waves go down. Once we got to that assignment, we want back waves going down, and we want the back waves connected to go this way. And from here, we got work to do. From here, we got work to do. We got a lot of work to do, but this is what the gym openings are going to be about. The gym openings are going to be about the work we put onto this. This is going to be the pattern. When we on the battlefield, we on the pattern to crush. That's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing. We turn left. We turned left on the hive. Nope, I got hive picks. But we took a pivot on that. I got some picks for y'all, though. I saved y'all some picks. I got y'all. I switched up fast as hell. I got picks for y'all, though. I got hive picks for y'all. Don't get me wrong. Man, I switched up, though. I wasn't feeling them. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was not feeling them. Nope, we off. I said, let me go with 360 swirl, and I'm going to be fine in that lane. I'm going to really be fine in that lane. That's my word. But I do got hive picks for y'all. I'm going to show y'all tomorrow. Didn't really like them. Like, word. I liked them, but I didn't. Word. That's all I'm going to say. I liked them, but not for me. I don't think I got the pattern. I don't think I have the technologies. I really don't think. I think it's a special technologies that you have to have. And the thing that I was happy about was this area right here. I used to have 500 forks right on this area right here. Because I changed my angles of this side, now these forks are going away. Literally because I changed my angle for my entire side. The forks over here are literally starting to push on my hairline and go away. Love it. Love it. We did a about face on that, and yeah, we going battle with this one. This one, it has to go down. So we're going to do more of that, and then we're going to do Hall of Fame tomorrow. When we pull up for Hall of Fame, we're going to pull up, we're going to do the wave check. Maybe might do a little breath session in, but we're going to show the slideshow. I got a slideshow from the Baldy to the rippling stage to the 360s to the hive to the pivot. I'm going to show y'all all of those. I'm going to show y'all once I got to the hive point, then I'm going to show y'all once when I pivot. But the proof is there. It could be done in about a year. Like, I can't say everybody could do it. But in a year, it could definitely get done if you push forward with that brush. That's all I'm going to tell y'all. And we're going to get ready to get up out of here because we got the Hall of Fame coming. I'm getting ready for that right now. I still got some small little things to freshen up on that. But once we get that thing going, we're going to pull up at 10 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to pull up for the Hall of Fame. And we're going to provide the flowers to... We're gonna provide flowers. We're gonna do what we do. We might have somebody to come through later on. We're gonna have Jeezy come on. He gonna do thing after. We might have somebody do something before that. I don't know, but I love the energy that we was getting all weekend. Shout out to everybody that came out and kicked it with your boy tonight. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the one that make this thing rock. Y'all make the energy vibed out. I love showing up to see y'all. And yeah, we gonna go over this. Now we get to work with this now. This is the part I was waiting to do. I love how we came through week to week to talk, but now I get a chance to get the brush moving with y'all. I get a chance to get some shots in the gym. Yes. And what time the festivities begin? Tomorrow the festivities begin 10 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. So for people on the West Coast, it's going to be 7 o'clock their time. If you're in Texas, it might be 9 your time. So it's going to be 10 o'clock Eastern time. We're going to pull up. We're going to pull up with the Hall of Fame. We're going to have the frames ready. And we're going to talk impact. We're going to talk influence. We're going to take the walk down the stream of all the waivers that you see. Get in them all. And we're going to answer y'all questions. And AG said, yeah, that's 9 my time. Yep, mark it on the calendar. 9 your time. 10 o'clock tomorrow Eastern time. So like, we're good looking out for everybody come kicking it tonight. Everybody that sent the stars, everybody that looked out for SoulSeeka Day. I love y'all. Y'all keep that brush moving. And we'll see y'all tomorrow for the Wave Hall of Fame.
We outside. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay.